I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House. This week we're inside a unique Art Deco influenced property in West Soho. And we visit Westport, Connecticut to check out this impressive estate with unobstructed views of the Long Island Sound from virtually every room. We explore a sleek modern aesthetic in this Greenwich Village townhome. Plus, we check out this architectural gem in the alpine paradise of Aspen. But first, we rock out in this Los Feliz home designed as an homage to an English country estate.
It feels like you're staying at a bed and breakfast in the English countryside without ever getting on a plane.
Welcome to Open House. Today I'm coming to you from the spectacular townhome on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Built in 1881, this 5-story, 22-foot wide home is filled with timeless elegance that never feels fussy. Notice the architectural details in the limestone facade, setting the stage for the classic style that runs throughout the home. So how much do you think this nearly 11,000 square foot townhouse is going for? Well, we'll let you know the price at the end of the show, but I'd love to hear your guesses. Definitely reach out on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram with your estimates. Let's kick things off in the Los Feliz section of Los Angeles with Arvin Haddad, one of the stars of the CNBC show Listing Impossible. This home was actually inspired by an English manor, which isn't exactly the first thing that comes to mind when you think of LA living. That being said, the home is a constant surprise. It features interiors that combine a distinguished and elegant old world style with modern pops of color, pattern, and even a little rock and roll. See what I mean?
Hi, my name is Arvin Haddad with Compass Real Estate. Today we're at 2022 North Kenmore Avenue in sunny Los Feliz. The house is the perfect mix of rock and roll and storybook aesthetics with glimpses of British nostalgia. With 2,500 square feet of living space, it feels like you're staying at a bed and breakfast in the English countryside without ever getting on a plane. So let's not waste any time. I want to welcome you to the Kenmore Arms. As you walk in, you notice floor-to-ceiling flowering quince wallpaper by Clarence House that stretches all the way up the staircase. This is accompanied by a British gallery wall and a traditional runner on the stairs held down with brass hardware. Just to the right of the entryway, you're invited into a formal step-down living room. Here you notice built-in bookcases, inviting fireplace, tall ceilings, bay windows. Isn't this a great space to invite your rock star friends? The next stop is the kitchen, which is super cozy. With gorgeous custom cabinetry, unpolished honed granite, an English August stove, and an intimate breakfast nook. This room is perfect for a cup of tea. Next, we have the dining room, which is just past the faux leather swinging door. This relaxing space is ideal for hosting candlelit dinner parties with overflowing glasses of wine. Surrounding the table is custom wallpaper by London-based designer Deborah Bonus, accented by a craftsman hanging chandelier, painted paneling, and a horseshoe bench to finish the room. Let's not forget about the French doors that open to a magical space, taking you from the busy streets to a secluded oasis. The backyard is surrounded by hedges, providing complete privacy from the world beyond. You also have access to a heated pool with a built-in spa, an eating area to dine al fresco, and a cabana complete with market lights for year-round entertainment. But we are not done yet. If there is one place in this house that can't be missed, it's the upstairs living quarters. At the top of the stairs, we start with the master bedroom, which is complete with an intimate seating area, wood floors throughout, and a brick fireplace. And lastly, one of my favorite getaways is the creative lounge. In this room, the energy is set by the large glass doors that let in fresh air and natural light. Its space is open, yet intimate for those times that you need to concentrate and get acquainted with your inspired self. Opposite to the windows is an expansive bookshelf. Whether you choose to fill the wall with good reads or your favorite memories, this environment can be customized to fit any artist's needs. This house offers the best of both worlds. The California weather with the refinement of a soulful English manner. If you're looking to break away from a stereotypical spec house, or maybe perhaps you're missing your English roots, then this house was meant for you. Thank you so much for coming to this open house, and I will see you at the next property.
That was truly a surprising property in the heart of Los Feliz. Oh, and be sure to catch Listing Impossible on CNBC. Coming up, we head to lovely Aspen, Colorado to explore this architectural mountainside gem. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now we're in beautiful Aspen, Colorado at a modern reimagining of alpine living. This mountainside home features a mix of materials inside and out that both complement and contrast its environs. Architect Scott Lindenau invites us in for a closer look.
Greetings, my name is Scott Lindenau, and I'm the design principal of Studio B Architects here in Aspen, Colorado, and welcome to the Glickman residence. So this project was based on the case study series of the 1960s, where architecture was reduced to its simplicity and its origins. The relationship of nature in Colorado, in particular in Aspen, where people live here to participate and be in the view rather than just look at the view, is an important part of this project. As you approach this house from the neighborhood, you immediately see that it's quite different than the adjacent neighbors in both scale and form, its lines. It's horizontal in nature. We selected a color palette that was zinc and concrete. I used the two materials simply because to keep the architecture very simple. Less is more, as Mies van der would say. And then we skirted that and hid it by a welded coil fabric. It adds a depth and a richness to the architecture and to the layering. Let's take a peek at how we get inside from the street and how you're encouraged to come into the house with the landscape walls itself. Once we come into the double height space and the entry stair, we arrived at the top floor, and from there we see the connection from the house to the mountains. We captured the amazing natural light in this house by keeping the floor plan very simple, very open. One of the things that was very important to us in this project was to have floor-to-ceiling glass, so that the ceilings and the floors just seem to flow out into nature. So you'll see in the interior color palette, it's more of a gray and white tones. The marble wall that you see when you enter the front, where the fireplace is an anchor piece that pulls you up to this floor, and then that ties into the kitchen and a consistent material throughout the house. The dash of color, particularly orange, the client really loved, and this house being more of a backdrop for the art, the color in the furniture served as like a little punch for the interiors. There's also a wraparound glass deck in the front of the house. We can go out there and take a peek and then have a cocktail glass of wine for later in the evening. At the bottom of the stairs, you're greeted by the extensive wine cellar that has up to 3,000 bottles of storage. In keeping consistent with the architecture, we use the aluminum system for the bottles, and it's lit with inside and it's cool as well. At the opposite side from the wine cellar, we see the sitting area with the large paintings. Again, another pop of color that relates to the upper level. So now that we've seen the lower level sanctuary, let's go upstairs and see the hidden terrace. Well, one of the beautiful things about the rear terrace is the house and the natural landscape embraces it, so it forms this outdoor room. From the terrace here, you see the lush green, the grass. It softens the architecture. And a final note to this design piece, we add a rooftop terrace that really brings Aspen into the forefront, and you see it in all its glory. You're surrounded by mountains, nature, and as the seasons change, so does your experience. It feels like you're on top of the world. Thanks for joining me today on this tour of the house, and I hope you enjoyed the work. And now it's time for me to go out and enjoy the view.
Coming up just after the break, we are in New York's Greenwich Village for a look at this sleek renovation of a classic townhouse. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now we're in Greenwich Village at a spacious 22-foot wide townhouse just steps from Washington Square Park. Though built in the early 1930s, it's been updated from top to bottom into a stylish and modern home inside and out. Take a look.
Hello, I'm Matthew Coleman of Coleman Real Estate Group. Today I'm at 122 Waverly Place, a mansion in the heart of the West Village. Come in, I'd love to show you around. As you enter 122 Waverly, you walk past what is one of the centerpieces of the home, this architectural scissor staircase that goes up 5 stories to the retractable roof. You can see light cascading down throughout the day, and you can feel the life on each level. Just past the parlor is this incredible chef's kitchen. It has 2 of everything, 2 ovens, 2 stoves, 2 refrigerators. It's really built for entertaining and also daily family life. So you have this waterfall chandelier, a mirrored backsplash, and oversized Korean kitchen island. And right in the back you have this fantastic breakfast area. And just past these sliding glass doors you walk straight out into this lush, deep garden. What you have is a great space to entertain. You have built-in dining, gas fire pit, and all of these mature trees that surround this garden make it so lush in here that you forget that you're actually in Manhattan. And up the grand staircase is a large formal living room adjacent to the dining room. The living room features a sleek, slate-framed gas fireplace. It's perfect for warm and cozy nights. These oversized historic windows bring in tons of natural light and bucolic views of Waverly Place. On this side, we have the formal dining room. It's an incredible space to throw a huge dinner party. You have a beautiful glass chandelier. You have the double height ceilings, which look out and give this fantastic bird's eye view of the garden and the kitchen below. But for ultimate relaxation, you gotta follow me upstairs. The penthouse level is a dedicated master suite. Cascading light floods into the entry hall from a tremendous glass skylight. Stepping in to the north-facing, generously sized master bedroom, one can't help but feel a sense of calm and peace. You also have this pop-up skylight. What's so amazing about the height is that you capture these sensational views of the Empire State Building. Facing south, you have the master bath, soaking tub, dual shower. Also on the south side of the master suite, we have the walk-in closet and dressing area. But that's not all. There's one last thing that I'd like to show you. The retractable skylight opens to reveal the spectacular roof terrace. It has exceptional views of the Empire State Building and south all the way to the Freedom Tower. To have these open panoramic views from your very own rooftop is so incredibly rare to have from the heart of Greenwich Village. Thank you for joining me on this tour of 122 Waverly Place, a hidden gem in the heart of the West Village.
Coming up just after the break, we take a trip out to Westport, Connecticut to tour this impressive estate. Oh, and don't forget, want to know the listing price of this nearly 11,000 square foot, 22-room Upper East Side townhouse is? Well, we'll let you know a little bit later in the show. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Open House. Now we're in Westport, Connecticut for a look at this impressive Nantucket-style estate on the Long Island Sound. Sited on 7 acres, this warm and inviting property features unobstructed views from every room in the house. It also has a kitchen that was designed to be the social hub and heart of the home.
Hi, my name is Leslie Clark with William Ravis Real Estate. Welcome to your personal paradise in Westport, Connecticut. Today I'm going to show you this 13,000 square foot Nantucket style home on 7 acres with unobstructed views of the gorgeous Long Island Sound. Well, why don't I just show you? Follow me inside. The moment you walk through the front door, the gorgeous view of the water beckons as you walk through the arched entryway. This house was made for entertaining. The foyer opens to the bright kitchen, living room, dining room, and family wing. Let's take a look. The kitchen is a chef and entertainer's delight. The kitchen features modern, high-end appliances, everything necessary to host large gatherings, holidays, and intimate dinner parties. The focal point is the bay of windows showcasing the jaw-dropping water scenes. I'll just go ahead and tell you, that's a theme throughout the entire house. After preparing dinner, you can invite your guests to the formal dining room or into the living room for some instant relaxation. There's a wood-burning fireplace, and you can easily move onto the veranda through French doors for an after-dinner cocktail. You can also move the party to the downstairs recreation area and even provide your guests with their own private movie screening. The possibilities for entertaining in this home are endless, and when you and your guests are ready to wind down for the night, let me show you the perfect place. The homeowners wanted their guests to have their own space to retreat to, so they designed a custom wing. It's equipped with 2 ensuite bedrooms, a kitchen, and of course, a balcony with inspiring water views. They'll never want to leave. But now, let me show you the upstairs. This home features 8 bedrooms, but the master suite really takes my breath away. There are water views from every window, a marble fireplace, and a private balcony to enjoy your morning cup of coffee. And what's a master suite without a luxurious master bath and a spacious walk-in closet? If you want to savor that morning coffee or enjoy an evening cocktail, let me show you the best spot in the house. Now imagine entertaining your guests on this magnificent rooftop. The Long Island Sound is just steps away, and there's something for everybody in the backyard. But if you want to escape land for a bit, push off the cedar dock and paddleboard or kayak on your private 3-acre pond. I hope you've enjoyed touring this private paradise as much as I've enjoyed showing it to you. Cheers, and I'll see you at the next home.
Coming up after the break, we are in West Soho, New York with designer PJ Steffen. We'll see you in just a bit. Welcome back. Now we're in West Soho at a project with interiors by designer PJ Steffen. PJ used an Art Deco inspired aesthetic with a focus on geometric patterns and curved details, but kept things modern in its layout. Check this out.
I'm PJ Steffen, principal of Steffen Design Studio. Welcome to West Soho. I'm extremely excited to present one of our latest projects to you, one of the most exquisite properties in downtown New York. Let's check it out. I love to wow people as they enter a space. So we assembled a sophisticated pattern plate to make a grand impression on the way to the elevator. The custom fabricated steel and glass partitions, the bronze-trimmed paneled walls, and the cut slab stone flooring were designed to be elegantly playful and to introduce the aesthetic of the rest of the home. Even though the elevator is a transitional space, I took the opportunity to make it a room using the same materials I use throughout the rest of the home. The parlor level is a multi-use space where the family can both relax and entertain. This floor is effortlessly divided into a sitting room, a media room, and a formal bar where guests can sit back with a stylish cocktail. What I like most about this space is the walnut bar. We incorporated channeled leather panels with an antique mirror back bar to create a chic boutique hotel feel. The double-height window provides beautiful light and combines the parlor level with the third-floor dining mezzanine and has the perfect place for a piano. Who wouldn't be impressed? On the third floor, our design story continues in the kitchen and dining spaces, where the same bronze trims, architectural steel, elegant stone surfaces, and Versailles parquet floors establish our 1920 chic backdrop. Here, antiques and artwork sourced from galleries in Paris are on display, namely this exquisite tiered crystal chandelier. I worked closely with the clients to provide a fashionable yet effective space for everyday living. Beautiful jacquard stark carpeting and frette couture textiles provide fashion, where thoughtfully planned built-ins provide function. Automated custom drapery is programmed to open and close upon schedule, and a recessed Hollywood makeup mirror is seamlessly integrated into their daily routine. The custom master closet also has a channeled glass wall, and the floor-to-ceiling stone in the master bath gives it a spa-like feel. But if you want to go to an actual spa, you should check out the hammam in the basement. I really love giving a modern spin to Art Deco design, and this is one of my sexiest projects. I'm very happy you had a chance to take a look.
If you're still curious about the price of this stylish, nearly 11,000 square foot Upper East Side townhouse, well, here it is. Were your estimates close? Let us know on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at Open House TV. Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes, you know?